U.S. capital, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go in the rain in Landover. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Let's go. 70 line. Cougar night. Warriors 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. That hits number 40 on the season for him.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Traffic! 19, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates!
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That is brought in. And he will score. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Mitch Wishnowsky set
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Man in motion is Smith. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. And even 30 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. And that one incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Forced out wide. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 20. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline, nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Man in motion, heading left. 3rd and long for Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Broncos. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18.
To throw is Daniels. Forced out left.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play there for Washington. It's a gain of 43 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Commanders.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Eagles 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and pick this up by running option to the right. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. A terrific run there all the way down to the 30-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34 yards.
Now Barkley. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Hey, Silver. Miami.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one caught by Smith. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for an Eagles first down. Here's Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Hurts working in the pistol. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And no return here. This is a touchback. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Ron Payne there for the stop.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run. It's Barkley. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. And he'll take it on in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Eagles.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 1st down, Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
19 Lions. Viking 8-6, Dragon 60. Let's go.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Now Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. That is caught. And he's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
His kick is good. Makes the score Eagles 24. Commanders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. We'll try to run here with Barkley. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 9. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the run, and he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Moving to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. We'll try and run the option left. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's 3rd and 4. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Crazy. He's inside the 30. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. On first down, they'll go with an option right. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force 4th down.
Come on. Set. 19.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. 18.
Throwing again. Daniel. Short one there to Okonkwo. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Mustang 19. Ready. Hawk set 19 Lion. Go.
Daniels gonna throw again. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Trap
line.
60. Trap 60.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Commander. The extra point. Up and good. The Commanders are able to cut the deficit to 10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Great. Set. Hey, 73.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
4th down, here's Hurts. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Daniels now on first down. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Daniels to throw on second down. Has caught. That's Lane. And they'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
First and 10 at the
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kelee Ringo. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
They'll try and run right on the option. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Carlos, Gary. Carlos. Great, set. And anyone, yeah?
Now an option here, left side.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
Two first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First down, Eagles.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
36-yard line.
On second down, Barkley. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles.